guys, and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and we are driving yet another car today. Now this is the Kia Seltos. If we talk variant wise, this is the HTK O, that is the optional, and this is powered by a 1.5 litre naturally aspirated petrol engine, comes mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox. Seltos has a lot of options available. You have naturally aspirated, you have diesel, you have turbo petrol. Every option is available with the Seltos. Now today we're going to check out in this HTK-O variant what exactly do you get and what are the features that this variant has to offer. So this is the HTK optional variant, and if we talk about pricing wise, now this variant is priced at 12.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom, which is really nice. At the front, if you see over here, you get the DRL option, that is right over here. You get halogen headlamps. There are projectors for high and low beam. You don't get a fog light over here, and that is how the front end looks like. Some chrome elements at the front. If you move to the side over here, you get these 16-inch alloy wheels, disc at the front, disc at the back, body colored door handles right over here with a request sensor, roof rails, panoramic sunroof, and a shark fin antenna. If you move to the back, connected tail light that looks actually good. You have the lighting elements up to here that drops down over here. It's a full LED cluster, and you have the Seltos badging. You don't have the variant badging. You get your wiper with a washer. Defoggers, a high stop mount light. If we just open the boot, so that is how the boot looks like. That's a 433 liters of boot space that you get over here. A boot light as well on one side. You don't get a 60-40 split. The entire seat has to go down. As you can see over here, there is no partition in between, and that is how the key looks like. So you have your Kia branding, lock button, unlock button to open the boot, and this is to auto start stop the car, which is again a nice thing. Let us quickly go inside. Second row, first things you'll notice, you get a manual blind, which is actually a good thing. All manufacturers should give this. Plus you have your regular speakers over here. You have brushed aluminum finishing, and that's how your seat is. No adjustable headrest, only two headrests. Could have been adjustable headrest. You don't get a center armrest over here. That is how it looks like, and you also have a panoramic sunroof inside that comes all the way to the back. AC vents, two Type-C charging sockets, no seat back pockets for either seats. If you talk about the seats, no electric seats, but you get height adjuster for the driver. So that is how the front end looks like. Well, that's the full panoramic sunroof. You can open this, pane opens up. Let me quickly explain. Fabric upholstery over here, 6 airbags, soft touch materials on the dashboard. This is hard plastic, this is soft touch. However, they forgot to give soft touch material on the pads over here. Well, brushed aluminum finishing. You have ambient light over here that looks good. Actually, it comes out from here, displays on either side and on the foot as well. Well, if you see, you have a manual AC, which actually looking nice. We all have seen automatic air conditioning, but this looks nice. Full manual control, but overall that is how you're going to control this. Storage space over here, storage space over there on the doors, storage space over here, storage space over here. You have a Type-C, you have a 12 volt, a USB charging socket. Then you can see you have a screen over here. Now this is, you can press this widget to connect Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So this has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. However, it's a small screen, it's finished in matte. That is your cluster. It's signaling that the boot is open. I'll just go and quickly shut it. So you have all of this, and if you notice, you have a lot of other features as well, like tire pressure monitoring system, trip meters, and all of that. Plus this entire cluster is kind of digital. However, cabin looks good, and steering wheel also is nice. It's not a flat bottom steering wheel. You get steering mounted controls on either side, and that's your automatic headlight button. There's a your wiper. You get a rear wiper there, you can see. Plus there's a washer as well. Some buttons over here, that's your automatic start stop, headlight leveler, traction control, and your start stop button right over here, which is a good thing. However, the windows, only the driver side is a one touch down, and yeah, it's just a one touch down. to manually pull it up. 6 speakers, 1, 2 tweeters and 4 speakers on the door. Well, however, this looks like a speaker, but it is not a speaker. You have manual dimming IRVM. Now the steering wheel is only for tilt. There is no telescopic function over here, and that's about it. Well, if we talk about the engine, so this is powered by a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated petrol engine that comes mated to this 6-speed gearbox. And yes, you have sensors at the front and the back. Let me just show you the camera. So that is the camera. You have adaptive guidelines. However, the quality of the camera could have been a little better, but it's okay. You have sensors at the front and as well as at the back. Now let's quickly go for a spin. Now let us take a U-turn from here, and I'll just show you. Okay, here we go. So you have sensors, right? I have not yet taken the reverse. Sensors working. There you go. And you get the indication over here for the sensors, and to see how much space is left. So green, yellow and red are standard colors. So yeah, as I mentioned, 1.5 liter naturally aspirated petrol engine. So this engine produces around 113.4 bhp and 144 Nm of peak torque, and comes mated to this 6-speed manual gearbox, which is pretty good. It's a slick gearbox, it's not completely like a short shifter, but clutch is light, so you will not have problem in stop and go traffic. Again, you can see shifting is very easy. It does not take, it's not a hard gearbox to shift. And since it's naturally aspirated, obviously you have to keep it in that power band if you're driving a little enthusiastically. So that is the only thing about naturally aspirated. However, if you talk about mileage wise, 16 to 17 is what you can expect right now. We are standing since a very long time, so it's showing around 6 kilometers, but that's not correct. So if you talk about the suspension, it's the same. It's good. Keeps the car planted. And let us do a quick pull over here. We'll do second gear, and it redlines all the way up to 6,500 RPM. It's got decent amount of power if you keep it in the power band, that is post 3,000 RPM. You'll have quick acceleration since it's a naturally aspirated engine. Turbo takes some time to kick in. Well, this thing just, if you see, if I just shift down, you have good power, but you have to be in the power band. So yeah guys, the Seltos HTK optional variant is a pretty value for money car, I would say. You've got a decent amount of features, you've got a lot of options on the outside, on the inside, and price wise also 12.5 lakh rupees ex showroom. I think it's kind of a good thing. You have alloy wheels, you have rear wiper, you have LED front and back for the DRL and the tail light, and you have 2 screens on the inside, 6 airbags. Well, good deal. So I think you should go check this variant out if you are looking for a Seltos, especially a naturally aspirated one and with a manual gearbox. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, do give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be safe and drive safe.